Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jada and this is JL Beauty. I talk beauty on this channel, mostly fragrance, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you can join the community and stay in the loop. And today I'm going to be going over my current fragrance rotation. Don't exactly know how long this rotation is going to last, but I do want to show more love to some of my fragrances, and then there's just some fragrances that I really wanted to wear more in the weeks to come just because I really enjoy them. And yeah, so I'm going to go over the fragrances in my current rotation right now. I'm going to describe them and let you guys know why they're in the current rotation and just go through them. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is KAYALI's Elixir. I really love this fragrance. This is a fragrance that I want to get a 50 ml of when I'm done with this travel size, this 10 ml. I find it to be a really beautiful fragrance. I actually surprised myself. I find myself loving it more and more every single time I smell it. And this is apple, rose. It's really beautiful. There's a slight patchouli, but it's very fresh. I feel like it's elegant, slightly mysterious. It's very attractive in my opinion, and I just really enjoy it. The next fragrance that I'm going to talk about is Flowerbomb Midnight by Viktor and Rolf. And this fragrance, I feel like I have not shown enough love to. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some dark berries. I'm not sure if it's a blackberry or exactly what it is, but it's definitely like dark berries. It's sweet, it's seductive, it's definitely, as you would assume probably from the name, midnight. It's definitely something that you would want to wear at night. Maybe on a date or something. I think it's really sweet, it's really beautiful, and I definitely have not shown enough love to this fragrance. I feel like I kind of got it and then forgot about it. I do plan on going on a date with my man here soon, so I'm probably going to wear this, and I definitely want to show more love to this because it does deserve love. And honestly, smelling it just now, I feel like it's way prettier than I remember. Next is Princess by Kilian, and this fragrance, it was really hyped up on social media. I saw a lot of it on TikTok, and I went ahead and bought a travel spray to begin with because I don't like spending, $10 on a sample when I can go ahead and spend $20 or $30 on a travel spray and get way more. And I really enjoyed it. I used up probably like 3/4 of it, so then I decided it was time to get a full-size bottle. And this is green tea, this is marshmallows, it's slightly spicy because of the ginger. I feel like it could be a cozy scent. It's definitely more of a personal scent in my opinion. Oh, that is so gorgeous. This is the type of scent that's just going to make you smile. I just find it to be so beautiful. It could definitely be somebody's signature scent. Don't really think it would be restricted to one season. I live in Florida, so there's hardly more than one season. But I just think this is really beautiful, and I wanted to show it some more love in the weeks to come. Next, I'm going to talk about Flowerbomb Nectar. I just realized I have 2 flower bombs in this current rotation, but Flowerbomb Nectar, I just really love it. I feel like it's a boss babe, it girl kind of scent. It's very unique. I feel like you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. It's definitely a bold scent. You're going to cause a big reaction to the people around you. It has a gunpowder note, and it is gorgeous. It has sex appeal in my opinion. I just think it's so intoxicating. I'm obsessed with it. Next, I'm going to talk about Vanilla 28 by KAYALI. I got a 10 ml in this, and I used it and I loved it. I should have went ahead and bought a 50 ml to begin with, but I didn't want to fall into the hype, and So now I have a 10 ml of this and a 50 ml of this, and this is an amazing fragrance for layering. It's brown sugar, vanilla. I feel like it gives off a vanilla extract type of vibe in my opinion. Every time I think of this fragrance, it just reminds me of the process of making cookies. If you're just making like cookie dough or something, when you're pouring in the vanilla extract, brown sugar, that type of thing. It's very, I don't want to say it's a powerhouse scent because it's not, but it is perfect for layering. It goes with nearly everything, and that is not an exaggeration. I really do feel like it goes with a lot of fragrances just because so many fragrances have a vanilla note in it. This is just a really beautiful, versatile scent, so I feel like I'm going to have it in this rotation so I can layer. This one is my absolute baby, and this is Oud Bouquet by Lancôme. It's in the Maison Lancôme line, and this has notes of praline. There's oud in here. It is woody. It's sweet, it's nutty, it's just gorgeous. I feel like this is just so beautifully blended, and it's faint. It's not an aggressive oud. I feel like this would be a good intro into oudy, woody scents, and I adore this fragrance. I feel like this it just gives elegance. I feel like an elegant woman would wear this. I don't feel like it would have to be a special occasion. I feel like this could be just an elegant woman going about her daily life, and it's a very warm fragrance. I feel like this would be limited to colder days. I don't really see somebody wearing this in a hot summer day. I feel like that would give anybody a headache. But this is just a really gorgeous scent, and I want to get wear out of it before it does start getting really hot, just because I have probably a few more weeks before it gets to that point. But I really, really do enjoy this scent. It was on my wish list for a while, and I'm so happy that I finally got it last month, so it's going to be in this month's rotation. I say this month like it's not already almost over, whatever, the next few weeks. The next one in my rotation is another KAYALI fragrance. Guys, KAYALI has been hitting for me lately. I recently have just been so into KAYALI. This is the Invite Only Amber 23. I absolutely love this fragrance. Again, I wish I would have gotten in the 50 ml to start with. This is such a beautiful fragrance, and I've had it for couple months, or it's probably been a few months, and I feel like it just gets more beautiful the more it sits. And I've heard that was the case with a lot of KAYALI fragrances, or maybe it's just fragrance in general. I am still kind of new here and navigating my way through the community, so thank you guys for bearing with me. But this is just such a beautiful scent. There's so many notes in here. I really pick up on the honey in this. I believe there's cinnamon in here too. But I find it to be such a gorgeous fragrance. There's so much going on, and I love to layer it with vanilla 28 and also vanilla woods. So basically, I love to layer this with vanilla. It just adds an extra oomph, and I'm obsessed with this. This is easily going to be a 50 ml, possibly even 100 ml, but I'm trying to keep all my KAYALI fragrances at 50 ml. But I just really, really do love this, and at one point I wanted this to be my signature scent, but I just don't feel like I'm far enough in my fragrance journey to have a signature scent, but I really do like wearing this a lot. Interdit. This is probably one of the first fragrance samples I've received when I first started collecting. I believe I had bought Black Opium or something. I bought Black Opium or something, and that's how I started with this whole rabbit hole of getting fragrances. But I did end up receiving a sample of this. I smelled this, and I was like, oh my goodness, I need this in my life. So when Black Friday rolled around, I went ahead and purchased this from Macy's, I think. And I got it for a really good price, and it's just gorgeous. I'm really, really happy to have this in my fragrance collection, and I'm probably good on designer white florals unless something groundbreaking comes out. But I really, really do love this fragrance. I find it to be woody, it's floral, it's sexy, it's what you would call an it girl fragrance. I just think it's absolutely stunning. And I wanted to reach for it a little bit more, so I put it out in this current rotation. And the last perfume that I have in this current rotation is Eilish 2.0. So this one, it's kind of weird because I feel like it's a It's a very faint scent. It sits very close to the skin. I don't feel as if it lasts super long. I wasn't necessarily so impressed when I first bought it. I mostly just bought it because I have the original Eilish and I was like, okay, I want a set. I want both bottles. So, and it was new, so I was so excited. This is peppery. This has papyrus in it. It's earthy, slightly spicy, and it's citrusy. I forgot about the citrus. But it's citrusy, and I didn't really like it the first time I sprayed it. I was like, ooh, this is really underwhelming. I really was underwhelmed by this. I was really disappointed. I don't want to say I was disappointed. It wasn't that serious, but I just expected something different, I suppose. I sprayed it on my boyfriend, and I liked it so much more on him. And the other night, after I took a shower, I decided to spray this, and I was really, really impressed by it. It was peppery, it was spicy, it wasn't super fresh, but it was fresh enough for me to still feel clean, and I just really enjoyed it as a bedtime scent. I just thought this was really gorgeous, and I'm not sure if it's because it had sat for a little bit, but I just find this to be really gorgeous. I really do get the peppery notes. Earthy, green, spicy. It's slightly woody. Ooh, and that citrus in the opening is actually really pretty. This isn't my typical fragrance, and I've grown to like it, and I definitely cannot wait to play with it some more. I'm really, really excited for this. The last three fragrances I'm going to talk about are body sprays. I wanted to include them in here just because I really, really do enjoy these. And this is Strawberry Snowflake. I've talked about this before, and this to me smells like Hubba Bubba, but like not super juvenile, and I really, really like this. I've been wanting to try this with Dulce Amalfi. I've been stalling for whatever reason. I just find it so hard to get to fragrances just because there's so many to test out and try. I have a sample of Dulce Amalfi. I've tried it on its own, and I've been dying to try with this. They don't have any notes in common, but they both give me that bubblegum, gummy type of vibe. So I want to try this with that and pray that it works out. This next scent, Brazilian Crest Cheriosa 71. This one is giving caramel, popcorn. Yeah, this one gives caramelized popcorn. I know it's like caramelized macadamia nut. To me, I'm getting popcorn. Vanilla. It's just a really good, easy scent to go with. I feel like it's really, really strong, and it really does project. Notes in here: caramelized vanilla, sea salt, toasted macadamia nut, white chocolate, tonka bean, coconut blossom. So yes, this is like a really, really strong body spray, and I really, really like it. I feel like all of the Sol de Janeiro fragrances, they're amazing. They're all amazing. But this one would have to be my favorite that I've tried so far. And I just want to show it a little bit more love. I've been reaching for it more recently, and I really am falling in love with it again. And the last fragrance that I'm going to talk about is Into the Night by Bath and Bodyworks. This is really, really pretty. This is Raspberry Noir, Amber Crystals, Velvety Rose Petals, Creamy Patchouli, and Mocha Musk. And I find that this smells heavenly when it's layered with Elixir by KAYALI. So I naturally had to put that out just so I could layer the two. And this is pretty again on its own, but I just really enjoyed the two layered, so I put this out in this current rotation as well. So I feel like I have a good mixture of fragrances out for this current rotation. I'm not going to limit myself to these, but I definitely am going to make sure I show these fragrances a lot more love. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. I want you guys to comment down below the fragrances that you're most excited about in your current rotation. If you have one, me, I would say tray, but I don't have a tray, so it's just a rotation. And I actually have not picked a scent of the day. I've been running around so crazy, and I've been testing fragrances on my hands and wrists. So out of my current fragrances, I'm probably going to go ahead and pick Elixir and layer it with the Raspberry Noir. This is going to be my scent of the day or night. Well, it's actually nighttime, so it's going to be my scent of the night. I just love this so much. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with this. But yes guys, that's my set of the night. If you want to go ahead and comment yours, that would be amazing. If I haven't heard of it, haven't tried it or anything, I would love to go ahead and try it. I want to know what everyone's wearing. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Again, please subscribe and comment down below. Turn on your notification bell. Every little action that you guys make, every little action that you guys do really helps support me and the channel, and I'm just looking forward to the growth. Honestly, you guys are amazing. I feel like, you know, I'm a very, very, very small creator, but I've been creating for like 2 months now, and there's almost 100 of you, and I'm super, super, super stoked about this journey. I just really love fragrance. This community is amazing, and I'm so thankful to be a part of it, and I'm so thankful for you guys. And until next time, guys, thank you so much again. I hope you guys have an amazing day or night wherever you are. Bye, guys.